Welcome back. Well, right now we're in Lent, which means we're getting ready for Easter. We're thinking about Jesus' last trip down to Jerusalem, which is going to end up with Easter Sunday, right? But all kinds of things are going to happen to him before then. Well, today's story that we're going to read is also about a trip on a road. Let's read and find out. What the Road Said. Written by Cleo Wade. Illustrations by Lucy de Moyencourt. Cleo grew up in New Orleans, Louisiana, and at age 6 she fell in love with writing after taking a poetry course over the summer. But after high school, she decided to become a model, moved to New York City, and worked for famous designers like Cartier and Armani. But then she realized she wasn't happy. And now she is an artist, a poet, an activist, and an author. Lucy was born in Paris, but grew up in South Africa, where she now works as an architect, set designer, illustrator, and painter. Have you ever wanted to go in a different direction? Have you ever wondered if there was something more, something out there, something just different? I did too. Then one day I was walking my usual way home when, out of nowhere, for no reason at all, almost as if it were magic, a road appeared. I could not believe my eyes. So I walked over to it and I said to the road, "Where do you lead?" The road said, "Be a leader and find out." "Well, how do I start?" I asked. The road smiled and said, "You've already started." "Well, what happens when I get there?" "We have just begun," said the road. "Do not skip straight to the ending. Enjoy the beginning and the middle too." "Oh, which way do I go?" "That is your choice to make," said the road. "But what if I go the wrong way?" The road curved a little, almost as if it was giving me a hug, and said, "Do not worry. Sometimes we go the wrong way on our way to the right way." "What if I get scared?" "That's okay. You are brave," said the road. "But what does it mean to be brave?" I asked. The road guided me through a very gloomy forest. Even though I was frightened, I trusted the road, and as I took one step and then another step after that, the road gently whispered, "Being brave is when you are afraid of doing something, but you do it anyway. Do not let what scares you keep you from continuing on your path." "Will I always move forward?" "Not always," said the road. "Why not?" "Because sometimes you will stumble backward and sometimes you will stand still." "What if I fall?" "Everyone falls at some point," said the road. "But I will always be there when you land. What if I get lost? There may be some days that feel long and dark, said the road, but I promise that no matter what, I will give you the evening stars and morning sun to light your way. What if I grow weary or get hurt? I will give you trees of all shapes and sizes to shelter you when you need to rest and heal, said the road. What if I get lonely? You are never alone, said the road. What if I change? Come with me, said the road. And as I moved forward, the road introduced me to a caterpillar and a family of seeds. We did not stay long. The road began taking me on a journey through the seasons. I watched summer turn to fall and fall turn to winter, and as spring was upon us, I realized we had gone in one big, beautiful circle. I looked down and found I was standing in front of the caterpillar and the seeds once more. Only the caterpillar was no longer a caterpillar, and the seeds had turned to flowers of every color, swaying in the sun. The road then raised me up and said, "All things grow and change. That is the magic of being alive. You too will find your wings. You too will bloom. No living thing is meant to stay the same." What if I need help on my journey? Ask your fellow travelers along the way. What if they're mean to me? Lead them to kindness, said the road. How? By being kind. What if they want to fight? Lead them to peace, said the road. How do I lead them to peace? By listening to their stories, telling them yours, and reminding them that we are all on this journey together. What if the world around us is filled with hate? Lead it to love. How? By sharing the power of your love with it, said the road. What if something unexpected happens? Keep going. What if there are mountains that feel too tall to climb? What if there are rivers that feel too wide to cross? What if I get my heart broken? What if I feel stuck? What if giving up is easier? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, said the road. What if I can't do it? You can, said the road. How do you know? Because you have come this far, said the road. I said to the road, "Where do you lead?" The road said, "Be a leader and find out." The end. Or is it? Well, you know what I kept thinking when I was reading the book? And I kept thinking, the road. What are they talking about? And then I realized, oh, it's like our life, right? Our journey. We're on a journey, right? Our life is a journey from one place, from birth to death, right? Until we go to heaven. But who's the road? Remember, the road kept talking, and I was going, oh, The road it's like Jesus. The book of Matthew, chapter 28, in verse 20, Jesus says, "Remember, I am with you always." Psalm 37 says, "Our steps are made firm by the Lord when He delights in our way. Though we stumble, we shall not fall headlong, for the Lord holds us by the hand." Well, yeah, but what about when all those bad things happen? Because, yeah, bad things do happen, right? You get lost, you get stuck, you are afraid, you don't think you can do things. That's when we need to remember that the unfailing love of God surrounds us at all times. He is always with us because He loves us and knows what we're going through and knows how strong we can be. So take those words to heart this week. March on your road and remember God's love is with you. And it's almost like God is holding us by our right hand, right? See you next week, okay?